I wrote this in the quiet, when your name still fills the room. Every word I couldn't say is hiding in this tune. I don't know where you are tonight, or if you think of me, but every note I'm singing is a memory. I never said it right when it mattered most. If you heard this song, would you stop and listen? Would you hear the truth between the lines I'm missing? If you heard this song, would you feel the pain? Would you know I'm breaking every time I say your name? If you heard this song, I kept my feelings folded like they'd stay in place. Now they're falling out every time I play. I try to sound so strong when I said goodbye, but this melody knows every lie. I don't know if I'd want you to hear. If you heard this song, would it change your mind? Would you remember what we left behind? If you heard this song, would you come back home? Or would it just remind you why you left me alone? If you heard this song, maybe music's just a place where broken hearts confess what they were too afraid to say face to face. The light from the hallway spills in, but it doesn't warm a thing. Your pillow's still where you left it, like it's waiting. I reach out after sleep, before I remember instead that I'm the only one breathing on your side of the bed. The nights are the hardest now, they always tell the truth. There's an empty side of the bed where your heartbeat used to be. I swear I still feel the space pulling harder on me. Every night I turn around, hoping you're not gone yet, but all I find is silence on the empty side of the bed. I try sleeping in the middle, like it'll hurt less that way, but the absence just follows me every place I lay. Your sweater's still on like you'll come back for it. But I know you won't, and I hate knowing it. I thought time would make it easier, but it only makes it real. There's an empty side of the bed, and it's colder every night. I keep dreaming you're still here and waking up to the light. I give anything just to forget or remember you less, but the dark always finds me on the empty side of the bed. Maybe sleep is just a place where memories come alive, and loving you is the reason I don't rest tonight. There's an empty side of the bed, and it feels like half of me is still lying right beside you, where I used to be. I don't know how long it takes for this pain to end, but tonight I'll fall apart again on the empty side of the bed. Your pictures are still on the wall, but they don't feel like us. They're just reminders of a time when love was enough. I walk through every room alone, like I'm trespassing somehow. This place still knows your name, but it doesn't know us now. I kept hoping you'd come back, but hope is getting tired. Love doesn't live here, not anymore. It packed its bags and walked out the door. I keep waiting for a feeling that never appears. You may still be everywhere, but love doesn't live here. Your voice still echoes in my head, but it's fading every day. Like the house is slowly learning what not to say. I sit in silence with the truth that hurts the most. You can't bring back a heart that already chose to go. I don't wanna let go, but I don't wanna bleed. Love doesn't live here in the words you don't say, in the space between us. It keeps growing this way. I tried to keep believing, tried to fight the fear, but I'm standing in a place where love doesn't live here. love doesn't disappear, it just moves on, leaving behind memories and empty songs. Love doesn't live here, and now I see you left long before you left me. I'll stop looking for your heart in places it's never been. I'm finally letting go of where love doesn't live. Love doesn't live. I hear your name in conversations like it's nothing at all, but it stops me in my tracks every time it falls. I pretend it doesn't matter, like I've already healed, but my chest tightens every time your name feels real. I thought time would make it easier, but it still breaks me first. Your name still hurts every time I hear it said, like it pulls me back to everything we never faced. I've learned how to move on, I've learned how not to cry, but your name still hurts, and I don't know why. I deleted all the messages, but the echo still remains, like your voice lives somewhere inside my brain. They say I'm doing better now, like pain just disappears, but healing doesn't mean you stop feeling things. I don't miss you like I used to, but I still feel it. Your name still hurts, like a bruise that won't fade, like a scar that opens on the wrong kind of day. I don't dream about us anymore, I don't reach out first, but every time someone says it, your name still hurts. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning to live with the parts of your heart you'll always miss. Your name still hurts, but I'm learning to stay, standing on my feet, even when the memories shake. I won't run from the pain, pay every morning, like I missed something small. Every chance I didn't take, at a time I didn't call. I wonder if I held you tighter, if I listened more, would you still be here tonight, instead of just a ghost? I know love takes two, but the doubt still stays. I blame myself for the words I never said, for the nights I let you cry while I was in my head. I blame myself for not seeing the signs, for thinking love would wait. If I took my time, I know it wasn't all my fault, but I blame myself. I thought I had forever, so I treated it like time. I didn't feel the danger till the finish line. You asked me to be present, I told you I was trying, but sign doesn't mean much when love is slowly dying. If I could turn back time, I'd choose you first. I blame myself for every broken day, for letting all the little things push us away. I blame myself for being too afraid to fight when it mattered, to speak when you stayed. I know we both made mistakes, but I blame Baby, love doesn't fail at once. Maybe it fades in doubt, and you assume tomorrow's promise will stop showing up now. I blame myself, but I'm learning true. And love is someone needs growing, even when you lose. I can't change the past, I can't rewrite our story. All I can do is carry the truth and learn from the blame I place on me. There were moments I felt it, but swallowed the truth. Afraid if I spoke too loudly I'd lose you. We danced around every question, pretended we were okay, but silence filled all the spaces where honesty should have stayed. I thought love could read my mind, but love needs words sometimes. It's what we didn't say that still keeps me awake. All the chances we wasted trying not to break. If I had one more moment, one more chance to explain, I wouldn't stay quiet like what we didn't say. You waited for reassurance, I waited for a sign. We both stood there hoping the other would cross the line. I see it clearer now, with fear allowed to grow. Love didn't fail us first, we just didn't let it show. So I lost you anyway. It's what we didn't say that echoes the most. All the love we buried, trying to stay close. If honesty came sooner, if courage had its way, maybe we wouldn't be haunted by what just truth at the right time, and we missed our moment, standing on the same side. It's what we didn't say. I still wake up missing you, but it doesn't break me like before. The ache is still familiar, just quieter than it was. I don't look for you in every phase, or wait for your call at night. I'm learning how to sit with pain instead of trying to fight. I can't change what we became, but I can change how I hold it. I'm learning to let go, not all at once, just little by little. When the nights get long, I still feel you in my bones, but I don't need you to survive. I'm learning to let go and stay alive. Things memories we shared, but kept a few for me. Not to live in yesterday, just to remember honestly. I don't hate you for leaving, I don't blame you anymore. Some love is meant to shape you, not stay forevermore. I'm not saying I'm okay, I'm just saying I'm trying. I'm learning to let go of what I can't change, of wishing you'd still call or say my name. I don't know who I'll be without you, but I'm finally starting to try. I'm learning to let go and survive. Maybe healing isn't forgetting, maybe it's learning to breathe with the memories still inside, but no longer in control of me. I'm learning to let go without regret. Loving you is real, I won't forget, but I won't live my life in yesterday's shadow. I'm learning to move forward by learning to let go. I thought by now I'd feel different, like the pain would finally pass. But healing isn't overnight, and scars don't fade that fast. Some days I'm almost okay, some days I fall apart. Turns out moving on still hurts when love once lived in your heart. I'm not broken, just human, still learning how to heal. Scars don't fade fast, they remind you where you've been, of the nights you survived, and the strength within. I don't hate the pain anymore, I understand it lost. Love left its mark on me, and scars don't fade fast. I see couples holding hands, and it doesn't break me now, it just makes me breathe a little deeper and stay in the crowd. I don't rush my heart to heal, I let it take its time, because love that felt that deep leaves something behind. I'm learning not to rush the ache or pretend I'm fine. Scars don't fade fast, and that's okay, they soften slowly day by day. I don't need to erase the past to finally move ahead. Some love stays written in you even after it ends. Maybe healing isn't fixing, what was torn apart. Maybe it's forgiving yourself for having a heart. Scars don't fade fast, but they don't define me now. They just prove I love deeply, and I survived somehow. I'll carry the lesson, not the weight of the past. Still standing here, even if scars don't fade fast. The moments feel different now, but they don't crush me anymore. I still reach for habits we had, but I don't fall to the floor. I thought I'd forget how to live without you in my view. Turns out the hardest thing was learning how to breathe without you. I didn't think I'd make it through, but I did. I'm breathing without you, one breath at a time, learning how to stand alone on this side of the line. I still miss what we were, but I don't feel I'm true to the person I'm becoming. Breathing without you. I go places we used to go, and it doesn't feel the same. But it doesn't break me either when I hear your name. I'm starting to recognize the person in the mirror, someone a little stronger now, someone a little clearer. I won't pretend it never hurt, but I survived. I'm breathing without you, the quiet nights, learning how to trust myself without your light. I carry love, not chains. I carry truth, and I'm still alive. Breathing without you. Maybe love was a chapter, not the whole book of my life. And losing you taught me how to fight to I'm breathing used to wish you'd never come, so it wouldn't hurt like this. But I see it differently now. I wouldn't erase the kiss. You taught me how to feel again, how to open up my heart. Even though we didn't last, you changed me from the start. I don't hold on to anger, I don't need the blame. Thank you for the love, even though it didn't stay. Thank you for the moments that still light my way. I don't wish it ended different, I don't wish you'd stayed. I'm grateful that I knew you. Thank you for the love. We were right for who we were at that time in our lives. Some people come to teach you not to stay forever by your side. I don't wonder what if anymore. I don't beg the past to change. I carry you like a lesson, not like a chain. I've made peace with the ending and the start. Thank you for the love, for the nights and days, for showing me what it feels like to give my heart away. I won't hold on to sorrow, I won't curse your name. I'm better now because of you. Thank you for the love. Maybe love's success isn't measured by time, but by who you become on the other side. Thank you for the love and letting me go, for trusting me enough to grow on my own. I'll always honor what we had without the pain. I'm walking forward stronger now. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. I don't wake up missing you like I used to every day. Your name doesn't shake my hands when someone says it now. I still remember everything, but it doesn't pull me down. It feels like time finally gave me some solid ground. I didn't forget the pain, I just learned to carry it. I'm finally okay, not the way songs written, but I'm breathing, I'm standing. I found myself again. I still honor the love, I still feel what was real, but it doesn't hold my heart. I'm finally okay. I see old pictures sometimes and I smile and I pray. I thank the past for shaping me, then let it fade. I don't wonder where you are or who you're holding now. I trust finally okay, and I'm not afraid to love again someday in a different way. I walk forward with an open heart, not guarded by yesterday. I survived the fall, I healed it all, I'm finally okay. I'm finally okay. I don't carry the weight anymore, I don't feel the ache inside. I still remember every detail, but it doesn't hurt this time. We were more than just a story, more than just a scar. You were a chapter in my life that taught me who I am. Some love stays forever, not in your arms, but in your soul. You were a love that taught me how to open my heart, how to give without fear, how to fall apart. You didn't stay forever, but you changed me completely. I'm stronger now because of you. Taught me. I don't ask why it ended, I wish we tried again. Some endings are just beginnings, disguised as pain. I walk forward without anger, without regret or shame. I don't need to forget you to move on from your name. Wouldn't change a thing, even knowing how it ends. You were a love that taught me what a real love feels like, how to stay when it's hard, how to fight for what's right. You didn't last forever, but you gave me clarity. I'm not broken from losing you. You were a love that taught me. Maybe love isn't about staying, maybe it's about becoming someone new. And everything I am now started with loving you. You were a love that taught me, and I thank you for that. For the joy and the heartbreak, for the good and the bad.